Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, I will discuss about the decorator with argument. In previous lecture, I discussed about chaining of multiple decorator and I explained why do we use the multiple decorator to decorate the my function because each decorator performs some separated task that cannot be clubbed together with other decorator. It increases the functionality of a decorator. How and how we have a stacks of decorator, how it is operated. First, this will be operated, and then this one. This I discussed how we can do it manually. If you have not watched, please go through and watch this video. So let's start this lecture. This lecture is deal with the decorator with argument. Instead of just uh, writing writing a like my decorator and we write the our function, but this will not uh, work for a complex application wherever we need some logging and many other functionality. So we need some more extra behavior to our existing function. This can be enhanced by using the some argument that can be passed in a my decorator itself. Suppose here if I am writing a decorator for logging purpose, here is a like I mentioned that this is the for info. So what they do, they try to enhancing the functionality of the function, adding a more behavior. In previously I discussed only the decorator without argument, but in this lecture I will discuss the argument. For example, you have mentioned the retry decorator and here the function. So here you mentioned the time 3. It means it's tried 3 times. Here I mentioned the log. What is the level of the log? Let's see the one example that will help you to understand more. So suppose I am building a logging decorator. So first, this decorator, we take a function argument. We this function returning the wrapper or this wrapper having some print and function calling things. This is the same we have seen number of times. But this logging this when we talk about the argument in a decorator, you have to add this function and you have to return the decorator. Decorator means you have to return the this function. Okay. So how it work? So I mentioned here this is a defined, this is our function greet, and this printing is some hello. And I mentioned the decorator at log, and I mentioned the argument info. So what happened here? Here is the level is the info. This function is called. This function is called, and this function return the decorator. This function return the decorator, or this decorator is called, or this decorator takes the function as the argument. A function is the greet. So this greet came here. Okay, this greet came here. This function return the wrapper. Okay, wrapper having some argument we pass. If we don't have, it's okay. But adding a positional argument and keyword argument is essential to increase the flexibility with the function. So we print something like here. I can mention the level. This level will come from here and return something like function argument and keyword argument. So what happened? So in wrapper, so this function is a greet. Here greet came. Greet this greet will be called. When it is called, it means this return the print hello. Okay, it means we have a level. as well as print statement. This will be get. Okay. So this is the main idea of adding a argument with a decorator. We just pass the only one more function that taking care of the argument. Here you have seen this function, and we return the decorator, this decorator. Okay. So let's move to the VS Code and understand the decorator with argument in more detail with some example. We can pass the multiple argument in a decorator as well. So let's move to the VS Code. Here I will explain the decorator. Yeah. So okay. So I will create the new class, new file. Here I create deco arg.py. Okay. In this class, I will take a real life example. First, I zoom in. Okay. So here I will write define. I'm creating the function of a decorator log before. Here he mentioned the message. That is an argument we pass when we use as a decorator. Here, so here I will write decorator, and here function we pass as argument in a decorator, or this function return the decorator. This log before function return the decorator. Okay. In this decorator, we have a wrapper function. This wrapper function take the args and keyword args. Okay. This function, we are printing some messages here. Here I will write the message. Okay. And I'm returning the function with this keyword argument. Okay. Okay. And so I have to return the wrapper here. So what happened here? So I explain this function, this decorator. So log before function is the outer function that accept the argument for the decorator. Like here the message, it accept the argument. It return the actual decorator function. Okay, this decorator. It is returning the decorator. So this is the no actual decorator function. No, that are take care of the no taking the function uh, that need to be decorated. They take the function as argument that need to be decorated, and it return the this wrapper. This is the wrapper function we made. This is the wrapper function we made that will be executed. It add the mean, no extra, and behavior to the our function. That is a funk func. Okay, so let test this function. So here log before log I write enter here greet name. So this is simple greet function and print the hello. Here is the name. Okay. So here I pass the decorator, that is log before. Here I mention the greet function. Okay, is about to called. Okay, this will be called. Okay, and I also create. First, I check this. What I have to do here? It was greet and call them. I have to mention the name. Suppose I mention the alias. Let's see the output for this. So what happened? We have a, so you can see this is the greet function is about to called. This is a message want to print, and we have a name. Okay. So what happened here? That the greet function when we called this greet function. So what happened? This greet this greet as act as a argument that is passed in the function. So this function return the wrapper, and this wrapper is called. Okay, and suppose I want to add one more function, define add. Here I pass the a and b, and returning something, return a plus b. Here I will add the decorator log. Here I will add function is about to called. Okay, so here I will take the total, and I will call this function. I mentioned 5 and 3, and I am returning something, printing the result total. Okay, let's run. So here you will see low greet function is called, then add function is about to call, returning 8. So that is the basic functionality of a decorator with the function. We are just adding one more, adding the argument. This is this argument we pass. This argument we have pass here. Okay, we are doing nothing, but we just add a argument. Okay, so I discuss our decorator function and outer function, wrapper function. No, wrapper function is the main function that provide the extra behavior you want. Okay, and we can have a, like I also explain this this decorator with argument pass, and this called, this is the function, like first this called, then it's called this one, then it's called this one, then it's called. Okay, and we can pass multiple messages here. Suppose here the message one, here message two. Okay, so here message one, so we can pass the multiple messages as well. Here is a message two. Okay, here I write the log 2 and log 1. Let's see here. I pass the greet to, here I will pass the add to. So we will get a two message together. Here you will see. Okay, log 1, log 2, and they are printing. This is the main function. This is a log and printing the statement. Okay, so this is the main principle behind the how decorator work. Okay, let's do one more thing. We are returning the something. First, I remove this. It's okay, and I just printing the state, just functioning them. Let's see what happen. So we get this. This is correct, but we did not get the result. We get the result null because we want some return statement. That's why we need to add the return statement here. Okay. So here I called. I have to return something here. Okay, that will work. So this is the basic, improving the more functionality of the our like greet and add function by adding the like arguments in a decorator. I think you got the point. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in next lecture.